Good morning, everyone, from Battlecraft Garage. This is Jim, and it is the I Can See My Breath season here in the garage. I only have a little space heater, but I toughen throughout the fall and winter because I really enjoy my hobby. But enough of my complaining. I ordered a blind box of some fantasy 3D prints from Only Games. This is a new thing that they're doing, a monthly subscription box where you get either fantasy miniatures or sci-fi miniatures. I'm going to cut this open and see what we got. So inside you get this very cool looking treasure box that was very nicely wrapped by Only Games in bubble wrap. I did the fantasy Only Games crate. Sometimes I just like painting random miniatures, and I was like really on a fantasy kick when I placed this order. So let's see what we got in here. Sorry, it's hard to do this one-handed. Probably could have handled that much better. But we're still learning, right? All right, I'm going to get these unwrapped and we'll see what's inside. All right, so here they are in all their glory. I was obviously mistaken. I thought this was a blind box and that you would get 3 random miniatures, but these are actually the 3 that were featured on the website when you go to order it. Not that I'm unhappy or anything. I actually really like those miniatures, and I was like, wow, this would be really cool to add. So looks like we have a... Let me see if I can get that better focused for you guys. There we go. We have a Plague Doctor Dwarf. Very cool sculpt. There's very minimal cleanup on these too. I mean, you can almost barely see what you have to clean up. I'm really happy about that, honestly. Oops. You have to excuse me, I'm very clumsy with my left hand. I have a bad finger from back in my MMA days. We have a succubus standing on the head of an orc. Again, very minimal cleanup on her. These are really solid too. Oh, you can see he's got a little bit more cleanup to do underneath her neck here. The detail on these is really incredible. 3D printing has come so far from when I first started. Last but not least, we have our dwarf. I'm guessing he's a farmer, and he's showing off his prized pumpkin here. Yeah, definitely a farmer. Look at those overalls. Straw hat, overalls, carrying around a pumpkin. I actually had to glue the succubus down because she would not stand on her own, but I just used a tad bit of glue so that way I can later remove her when I do basing. Overall, I'm really happy with these. These would be great for Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder, you know, any fantasy game really. You know, you've got a nice NPC farmer character here, evil succubus out to, pardon the pun, raise some hell. And then you've got your Plague Doctor character here, who you could use as one of your heroes. So yeah, I don't think I'll continue a monthly subscription, or I might actually switch to the sci-fi one and see what I get in that box. But if you like that idea, if you want me to get the sci-fi box for next month, go ahead, give this video a thumbs up and comment. Thanks.
The way you're looking at me right now, girl, I know what's coming. You got your eyes fixed on me, and I know what that look means. You been waiting far too long for you and I to be alone. I can't hide from you, girl, anymore. You got me cornered, make a move. It's time to bring the heat. So light me up, light me up. Strike a match, girl, set me on fire. And light me up, light me up. Pour on the gas, girl, set me on fire. My heart's melting in the palm of your hand, so take things slowly. The flame's hot that we are making, I can barely breathe. No need to rush this feeling, it's what you and I are needing. Let's take our time and fan this flame. Give each other over and over when we both need. So light me up, light me up. Strike a match, girl, set me on fire. Light me up, light me up. Pour on the gas, girl, set me on fire. Light me up, light me up. Strike a match, girl, set me on fire. Light me up, light me up. Pour on the gas, girl, set me on fire. Yeah, light me up. Yeah, light me up. Light me up, light me up. You got me running round in circles, girl, I can't stop thinking. I can't stop thinking about you and I and what we just did. It's replaying in my head, you and I there on that bed, still combusting, lusting, burning red. Come find me anytime, girl, you're feeling me, wanna feel me again. So light me up, light me up. Strike a match, girl, set me on fire. Light me up, light me up. Pour on the gas, girl, set me on fire. Light me up, light me up. Strike a match, girl, set me on fire. Light me up, light me up. Pour on the gas, girl, set me on fire.